F1 lately is boring. Monza, boring. Championship standings, boring. I'm going to up the stakes. I'm chucking them all into an arena and seeing who's the last man standing, and that is who really deserves the championship. Also, yes, I'm back from the dead. Welcome in.
It is so windy right now, so if you hear doors rattling, no you don't. You don't hear that actually. Let's go. I have it in championship order, as you can see. Constructors championship order, drivers are in random order, because I didn't think about it when I made it and it took me too long and I'm not redoing it. So, we're in the cornucopia. All 20 drivers are on their little podiums and the horn sounds. We have absolute chaos with Charles Leclerc, Liam Lawson, Nico Hülkenberg and Fernando Alonso forming a suicide pact. They said, boys, we're not going to win this championship. Let's just take our losses and just peace out. We have Lance Stroll scaring away Kimi Antonelli from the cornucopia. Ollie Behrman grabbing a jar of fishing bait, while Franco Colapinto grabs fishing gear. They're changing their sport. Is fishing a sport? I don't know. But either way, fishermen. Pierre Gasly runs away from the cornucopia. Yuki Tsunoda runs away from the cornucopia. Gabriel Bortoleto runs away from the cornucopia. Esteban Ocon grabs a shield, leaning on the cornucopia. Alex Albon runs away from the cornucopia. Isaac Hadjar runs away from the cornucopia. George Russell runs away from the cornucopia. And Max Verstappen runs away from the cornucopia. Oscar Piastri grabs a backpack, not realising it is empty. Unfortunate. Sucks to suck. And Lewis Hamilton steps off his podium too soon and blows up. So, neither Ferrari driver is winning the championship. We have day one. Also, I'm looking down at my laptop. Day one. We have rookies sticking together with Franco Colapinto tending Isaac Hadjar's wounds. But we have Oscar Piastri stealing from Esteban Ocon when he isn't looking. Not quite so friendly over there. Ollie Behrman overhears Alex Albon and Max Verstappen talking the distance, reminiscing over the time that Red Bull screwed Alex over. George Russell collects fruit from a tree. He embraced his countryside roots and went foraging. Lance Stroll and Pierre Gasly work together for the day. And Carlos Sainz dies from hypothermia. Gabriel Bortoleto, Lando Norris and Yuki Tsunoda start fighting. But Lando Norris runs away as Gabriel Bortoleto kills Yuki Tsunoda. Day one, bro. Day one. Everyone pray for our 7 fallen tributes. Charles Leclerc, off the running. Liam Lawson wasn't ever on the running, but he's off the running. Nico Hülkenberg, off the running. Fernando Alonso, off the running. Lewis Hamilton, in his retirement era. Carlos Sainz, off the running. And Yuki Tsunoda, once again, shafted from that Red Bull seat. Let's go day 2. Night 1. I don't know how Hunger Games works. Oh my god. I don't know how Hunger Games works. I sent my friend being like, I'm gonna do a Hunger Games video. And he was like, you have never seen the Hunger Games. And he is correct. Night 1. Oscar Piastri thinks about home. It's been so long. It's been so long. Australia was right back at the beginning of the season. I miss home. Alex Albon is awoken by nightmares. He's traumatized from that chat with Max yesterday. He's thinking about the time that Red Bull screwed him over, and he is awoken from his slumber. Pierre Gasly cooks his food before putting his fire out. Smart. Nutrition. Lando Norris destroys Esteban Ocon's supplies while he is asleep. Isaac Hadjar tends to Franco Colapinto's wounds. Look at these rookies sticking together. Friendship. George Russell, Lance Stroll and Gabriel Bortoleto sleep in shifts. Fair enough. Max Verstappen cries himself to sleep. Dear oh dear. He's reminiscing on his championship days that are no more. Ollie Behrman loses sight of where he is. Oh no. And Kimi Antonelli passes out from exhaustion. Gosh, these rookies are going through it. But everyone survives night 1. Day 2, we have Lance Stroll, Oscar Piastri and Gabriel Bortoleto fighting. But Oscar Piastri runs away as Lance Stroll kills Gabriel Bortoleto. Brutal. Brutal. Ollie Behrman discovers a cave. Well done. Lando Norris taints... What? Oh... I was like, what? Lando Norris taints George Russell's food, killing him. He said there will only be one British man in this championship. Alex Albon hunts for other tributes. He is also out for blood. Max Verstappen receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. We all know who that is. Esteban Ocon, Kimi Antonelli, Isaac Hadjar, Pierre Gasly and Franco Colapinto hunt for other tributes. Which means, as of day 2, we have both Ferraris out, both Saubers out, and then the only teams that have still got 2 people are Alpine, Haas and McLaren. Let's see what happens on night 2. Esteban Ocon receiving a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. I just spent 5 minutes trying to think of a joke for that, and I have nothing. So let's move on. Oscar Piastri passes out from exhaustion. He said, leading the championship is hard, guys. I need a nap. And he took one. Ollie Behrman and Alex Albon hold hands. Soulmates. Franco Colapinto cooks his food while putting his fire out. Lando Norris receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Let's not spend 5 minutes trying to make a joke out of this one. Pierre Gasly severely slices Isaac Hadjar with a sword. You were working together yesterday. Fickle. Fickle. Max Verstappen looks at the night sky. He's really having sad boy hours. Like, he's crying himself to sleep. He's looking at the night sky. Bro, someone save this man from himself. Day 3. Kimi Antonelli receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Definitely Toto Wolff. Max Verstappen is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Can he pull himself together? I swear to God. Crying yourself to sleep, staring at the night sky, pricking yourself with berries. This is a fight to the death, man. It's supposed to be killing and being killed. Not going on a fucking leisurely camp trip. Jesus. Lando Norris tends to Oscar Piastri's wounds. Teammates. Lance Stroll, Franco Colapinto, and Esteban Ocon hunt for other tributes. One sole prayer for Isaac Hadjar. I was rooting for you. Next. Esteban Ocon goes to sleep. Franco Colapinto goes to sleep. Ollie Behrman and Alex Albon run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Lance Stroll quietly hums. Max Verstappen, Pierre Gasly, Kimi Antonelli, and Lando Norris tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. I wonder what these ghost stories are. Oscar Piastri defeats Lance Stroll in a fight but decides to spare his life. He said, brother, you didn't stand a fucking chance. Run along. Ollie Behrman kills Lando Norris for his supplies. What supplies? What's he got? I don't think he picked up supplies at all. Franco Colapinto receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Definitely not Alpine. Alex Albon attacks Esteban Ocon but manages to escape. Oh, Esteban manages to escape. One singular prayer for Lando Norris. You were out of the championship fight. Next, Oscar Piastri screams for help. No one's coming. No one's coming, bro. No one's coming. Max Verstappen and Alex Albon sleep in shifts. They really reminisced over those Red Bull days. The bond has been formed. Kimi Antonelli and Franco Colapinto huddle for warmth. Esteban Ocon receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor, and Pierre Gasly receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Lance Stroll takes a leaf out of Verstappen's book and looks at the night sky. Oh, the feast! The cornucopias are replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. I really know nothing about the Hunger Games. I thought the idea was like they fought for days and like tried to survive. I didn't realize it was like, Anyway, Alex does not go to the feast. Lance does not go to the feast. Ollie and Oscar decide to work together to get more supplies. Franco, Kimi, Esteban, and Pierre form a suicide pact, killing themselves. What is happening? You've got this far. Surely, if you've got this far, you kind of just commit. Not like commit, but like you commit to it. You're like, okay, kill or be killed then. On day 5, everyone decides to take a day off. They go, do you know what? Let's chill. Let's just chill, okay? Alex goes fishing. Oscar goes fishing. Ollie Behrman discovers a river. Max Verstappen discovers a river. And the only one who's out for blood is Lance Stroll, but we both know there's no success there. So, as of day 5, Lando Norris dead with 1 kill under his belt. We have Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton dead from the start. They said, fuck this. We have George Russell and Kimi Antonelli dead. No kills between them. Yuki Tsunoda dead. Carlos Sainz dead. Fernando Alonso dead. Isaac Hadjar and Liam Lawson dead. Nico Hülkenberg dead. Gabriel Bortoleto dead with 1 kill. He went, I'm not going down without a fight. 1 kill under his belt. Esteban Ocon is dead. Pierre Gasly is dead with also 1 kill. And Franco Colapinto is also dead. This means we have only 4 people left. We have Oscar Piastri, Max Verstappen, Lance Stroll, of all people, and Ollie Behrman in our championship fight. So let's see who's going to survive night 5. I didn't realise Alex was still alive. My bad. Alex is still alive. We have Alex leading Max to a shelter. They really truly trauma bonded. Like, what is happening? This hunting for the death really reminds me of my Red Bull days. Lance Stroll and Oscar Piastri huddle for warmth. Ollie Behrman falls into a pit and dies. Ollie, you were the last rookie left. You were supposed to win it for the lot of you. Alex Albon chases Oscar Piastri. Lance Stroll defeats Max Verstappen in a fight but spares his life. This is where it gets complicated because 4 people is like an easy amount to be like, hey, we'll survive this together. So when you get down to the last 4, it's who's going to be the one to kill people, you know? My bet is on Alex. Place your bets now. Who do you think is going to win this? I'm going to say Alex Albon. He's reminisced on his Red Bull days. He's trauma bonded with Max, and he went, I see how you won those championships, and I'm going to fucking do it too. And I bet he's going to win. Place your bets now, while we also make a prayer for Ollie Behrman. Next, Alex Albon severely injures Oscar Piastri and leaves him to die. What did I fucking say? What did I fucking say? He went, you're in the way of my championship. You must die. Max Verstappen screams for help. Dude, this boy, no one's coming. You are 6 days into this. All but 4 of you are dead. All but 3 of you now. No one's coming to help. No one's coming to help. Lance Stroll looks at the night sky. Oh my God. What is this emo behavior? I swear to God. Alex needs to win this, because I swear to God, if the other 2 win this, I'm going to be fuming. Alex Albon dies from thirst. Alex! You brutally killed Oscar, and then you die from thirst? Embarrassing. That is embarrassing. So it means we've only got Lance and Max left. What an absolute polar opposite. So either Max is getting his 5th championship, is it now? Is it 5th? Or Lance is somehow Lance Stroll is getting his 1st championships title. Either way, Max Verstappen constructs a shack and Lance Stroll injures himself. What's the thing that is it this? Is it this or is it this? I feel like I should look this up, because what if one of them is offensive? I accidentally do something bad. Okay, it's this. To express admiration, thanks, and solemn goodbye to a loved one. Everyone do this, and let's look at all the people that are dead. How did I fucking know this was going to happen? Lance Stroll kills Max Verstappen with a sickle. I was setting this up and I was thinking to myself, oh my God, imagine if Lance is the one that wins this. What the fuck is happening? Out of all 20 drivers, Lance Stroll is the one that wins the Hunger Games driver championship? Are you fucking kidding me? Everyone do this. And let's look at this picture of Lance Stroll and think about all of the winners it could have been. But instead it's not. Oh no. Do you know what? Congratulations. Kind of iconic. Started from the bottom, now we won the championship. Does he even have a win in F1? I think he has one. Does he have one? No, he's never won a race. And now he's won the championship. Let's look forward to Baku, where Lance is now going to sweep the floor with everyone. Quite literally, he's going to crash into all of them and then be the only one left to stand on that podium. If you called that, please let me know in the comments, because I don't think any of you did. If you're about to lie in the comments, I see you. I see you lying, okay? I see you. I did say it has been boring. Lance Stroll winning isn't boring. It is, quite frankly, unbelievable. I think I'm just gobsmacked. Out of all my top 5 that I thought it was going to be was Alex towards the end. I did think it was going to be a rookie. I thought it'd be quite iconic if it was Isaac Hadjar. Unfortunately not. I thought it would also be quite funny if it was Max, because obviously he has won the past championships. I didn't know people would form off yourself packs. Both Ferraris out in the cornucopia was also quite funny. They lost faith. They went, no, Ferrari, we haven't got this. We can't win this. Let's not even try. And then they gave up. Right. Get this off my screen. I will leave it in the description if you too would like to fight F1 drivers to the death. I don't know. I don't know what this title's going to be. It was originally going to be F1 and it's the same, but it's also completely different because they're fighting to the death. But then I thought I would get shadow banned. So whatever it ends up being, I hope it's a good title, because right now I have nothing. Let me know. Let me know. Was it a good title? You know better than I do. Go watch my last video if you haven't. If you enjoyed this and you want something like it, I did tier ranking all 2025 F1 helmets 5 months ago. Go watch that one if you're interested. And also read the comments. The comments are quite funny. I did quite like the incels making fun of me for putting Lando in the top category. It actually quite made my day. I might do all the special helmets at the end of the year, but we will see. Because evidently I'm not very consistent. That is all I have to say. Everyone say welcome back from the dead in the comments. Don't actually do that, because I don't know if I actually am back from the dead. Maybe I'll leave for another 5 months. Who knows? That is all.